Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm going to wait just a few seconds for people to hop on. Anyone who's not out and about already. Good morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's noon. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. I have something to show you today. You might have spied it on the Sweetie Nail Supply website. You guys have seen all the brand ambassadors showing you, hello, the Favori collections that have come in. So we're just going to talk about one today. And maybe if you keep an eye on Sweeties, we'll have another coming up really soon. Good morning. Hi. I'm good. I love playing with this collection. You guys are going to love this collection. They come in a set of 3, or you can get them individually at sweetienailsupply.com. Oh, I'm glad you've been looking forward to this. They're super, super pretty. So today we are talking about the Favori, and it is the Nuance Metallic collection. Okay, so these are no wipe textured gels. They're somewhat smooth, but you've got them in silver, gold, and a bronze. Kind of hard in the lighting to tell the difference, but there, you can see it right there. The gold and the bronze has a little touch of copper in it. They are absolutely gorgeous, and you can use them multiple ways. So because they're no wipe, they could go right on top of something. Just swipe. Or you can even paint with them. They are super fun. You guys are going to have to ignore my nails because I'm mid-mani. But I've seen lots of people do that, so just ignore that. And let me get into showing these to you. So this is the box that you would receive. Obviously, I pulled the tab to open them, but this is the box that you would receive if you get all 3. And here they are. So we have a silver, we have a gold, and we have a bronze. So they come in these sweet little pots. Let me move some of these nails out of the way really quick. Naked nails, 1 nail done. Sorry, guys. All right, like this, okay? And you're gonna see from the consistency of them that they can be, sometimes this one touches the top. See, they're like kind of thick. They're a little structured. They're not sandy and gritty at all. But different brushes are going to get different effects. So this is the silver. See it over here too? All right, and it's kind of like a pewter. I love it because it's a little bit different than a bright silver. This is the gold. So pretty. It is definitely a soft gold. You can see it right there. There's gold on my nail. I love gold. I'm a gold lover, so I choose gold a lot. And then here is the bronze. And I love that you can purchase them individually too. Like you could do 1, see how you love it. But I don't know, I'd say you need all 3. They're so pretty. And you can even paint with them if you want to. So just a few simple things. You can swipe it on, use a brush, get some texture. This would be considered done. So the base color is already top coated. And then I just took that silver and swiped it on. We'll do that. Okay. You can also make it thicker, heavier, like you want it chunky. You can do that too. You don't have to put that, the brush strokes in there. All right. So that's another option. Another option is to do it thinner and get a few brush strokes in there and then overlay the whole thing. So this is the bronze. Kind of hard to tell in this lighting, but it is definitely a little bit more copper than the gold. And you can even paint with it. So I did a few little clovers. I keep forgetting, you guys, that today is St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why, but then I was like, oh, we have to do something with little clovers in it. So we have all 3 colors. So you can brush that on. And if you saw in my reels, by the way, guys, I'm Lauren. I'm Inspo by Nails. I did some like little vines with the metallics the other day. Or use it around some other type of art. Okay? Instant gold frame. However you want to use it. You can brush it thin. Okay? So lots of different things that you can do. Lots of different things that you can do. And who doesn't need a gold silver? Look at this. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get into brushes. Let's get into that kind of thing. So, do I have more long? I'm not sure what that means. But go ahead and ask away, and I will try and show you different things. So, the brushes I've been using with it, one of them is the Divock canvas brush. It's nice and stiff, kind of. And I like that brush very much with these. You guys can also use an application brush. Okay, so let me show you. You could put this all over the nail if you want to, and then drag out some textures. So let's do that first. Let's use the gold. I'm going to bring some up. Okay, this is a Diami application brush. All right, and just put it on. All right. I would not do a full nail coverage in this. It's thicker. Like, I don't think I'd do it in that regard. But if you want to put it on and then drag some patterns through, you can certainly do that. Hold on one second. This brush is a little stiff. I must not have cleaned it yesterday when I was playing around. So let me get a softer one, and then we'll drag with that one. All right. Because it is thicker. It is definitely thicker, but you see what I mean. And then we can go in and kind of texture with it if you want to. All right. It's not though like a regular gel paint or anything like that. There's definitely a thickness to this so that you can get some nuance and some textures going on. I just have a little lint-free wipe on the side, guys. You know, so I'm just going to wipe my brush real quick. Let me go back with the stiffer one and let's do some pattern into this gold. It's going to cure in 60, but then we can kind of start building up some texture. I'm removing some of this gel, honestly. I'm just pulling and moving some away. But when it cures, even if you do an overlay on top of it, you're going to see that texture stay there, which is so cool. I mean, you guys know I love Nuance nails. We'll be getting into some more Nuance looks. Definitely. But see, we're creating patterns just by dragging through this thicker gel, which is really kind of cool. Or I think so. Anyway, how are you guys? Have any of you guys purchased these already? Because they've been up for a little while. Look. Such a really simple way to use this. Actually, there's even easier ways. Let's do those too. Let's create at least one green nail. I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds, guys. And I'm going to wipe these brushes real quick because I do tend to use a lot of these application brushes, thicker brushes, etc., to get some texture into these looks. You can also use a thinner brush. It really depends on your hand and how you're pressing into these gels. That's what's going to create some patterns for you. All right, let's do a green one. So I'm going to use the Vala 100. I love these. If you guys have not seen the Solid 100, these are really pigmented creams. I'll show you really quick. There's 100 different colors. But this green was really pretty when I was getting some samples together for you guys. So let me just show you the consistency of this gel. It's really, really, really nice. Technically, they are no wipe, but I would still advise doing a top coat over top of them. Unless you want shorter wear, but yeah, they are no wipe gels. And they are really, really pretty, vibrant colors. And you can get solid coverage in one coat. They're really cool. Also at Sweetie's, guys. Everything is at Sweetie Nail Supply. All right, so we're going to cure this for 60 seconds too. Hi. All right, we got that. Technically, guys, these are no wipe. You do not need to cover them, okay? If you were doing a full nail coverage, you might want to do that. I might drop inks into this or something else, but you can see what you're doing using these as an all-over kind of crisscross texture. We got light texture going on here, but that's because it's all over the nail. This next one will do a big old swipe, and I'll show you how easy that is. And that could finish off a nail. Technically, the Vala is also no wipe, so you could be done. But let us put maybe a top coat on there. Maybe we'll do something like this. All right? So we're just going to slap it on. It's really, really pretty to use in just small areas. You'll see on my thumb, I have some gold up here. I have some bronze down here. Excuse the rest of my nails, you guys. I have to get to this today. And then you can see them on my reels for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Because I really do need to do that. All right, so I am going to let's put a matte top coat on here. I'm going to use the new Yogurt Matte. Okay. And then we'll have the two different textures. So I do love that these shiny metallics could be done over top of matte. And then you have the mixed finish. That's always pretty. So let's do that. Let's put matte on this guy. And then we'll use the shiny, your choice, bronze or silver. Let me know. All right, we will save this as long as Instagram allows us. We'll save it to the Sweetie Nail Supply. I guess you'll find it in Reels and the videos. But yeah, dragging even just a tiny bit of this is really an effective, like look how pretty that gold is on a nude nail. We can do that too. Okay, and for that, I would use a smaller brush, right? Let's do that. Let's do it right now. You could use the Mayo Check brush. See, tinier. All right, and we're just gonna, and look, we don't need that much. So these are gonna last for a really long time because you do not need much at all. I'm making sure that that piece that I put down initially, and I kind of like when it spreads out like this. So down towards the bottom, it's even a little bit more faint. But yeah, it's really beautiful. You can create a hard edge. Got a little something extra on my brush here. I like the little gritty bits too. I kind of like that on mine, but that might have been a hair. Hold on. We all know Deacon lives here. He was up in the stories saying he'd be quiet, but you never know. So there's lots of dog hair in my house. And then a thinner one. Guys, you can use whatever brush you choose and you're going to get different looks with this. The more you drag it, it's just beautiful. This is actually the bronze, though it kind of looks gold on film. It is definitely more bronze in person. Has a little bit of copper in there, but it's not overly orange. It's very soft, just like the gold. Really, really soft and pretty. Yes, you can. And I'll show you how to do that too. Here, we'll just wipe this one off real quick. I will show ya. I think I did a frame, like a little framed picture, so you can do fine lines, and I'll show you how I painted with it, okay? But real quick, I'm going to take an application brush, like this is the Diami Oval Long number 7, okay? I'm going to take some of the silver. I really love that this is like a pewter silver because we have a lot of bright silvers. This one's a little bit more complex, which I think is really pretty. All right. But you will have like a little, do you see that hanging off the edge here? I want to make sure I put that somewhere before I put the big blob down. All right, so now I don't have that on the edge. And I'm just going to press, okay, and press. And I want it chunkier. All right. I want it like a blob like that. I like the higher ends. I like some areas being thicker. It's a very soft brush for it. But it's just on its own super beautiful. And you could be done. We're going to cure this and just be done. It is no wipe. So you do not have to put something over top. Okay, I'm going to show you really quick. If we're doing hand painting, like you want to do lines or you want to do vines, you're going to want a smaller brush. You're going to want to use like your brush that you would use for those types of things. I'm going to use this skinny one and I'll show you what I mean. We'll do gold. You're just going to get some of the gold on your brush. You can use a palette. You can scoop some up. You can use a palette if I can find one. Hold on. All right, I have a piece. Just a little piece of white. And you want to drag it in a little bit, but it is thick, guys. It's not like, it's not flowing because it's supposed to be nuance and supposed to be texture. But they are pigmented enough that, look, you can do the tiniest lines on here. You can do just little pieces if you wanted. So it really, really does depend on the brush, what type of look you want. You see that fine little tiny line? I would probably drag this out even more. And the shorter the brush, the more control with this kind of stuff because it is thicker. So you'll have more pressure on the brush. But with a really light touch, you can do little tiny things too. And look, I didn't wipe all that off, so I'm going to have to redo this, but I'll show you another way. Okay, let me show you another brush too. Because I can't stand it being mixed like that. We'll do some clover. All right, but this guy's done. So it's very cool that that's just finished. This guy would be done if you want it to be. You can feel it. It's nice. It's really not chunky. Do you see this piece right here? I can feel that on there, but it's not super sharp. I would think over the wear of a couple weeks, that's just going to get a little softer. But you could wear it like this, okay? I tend to encapsulate it a little bit. I like that look, but that's just me. You can wear it raw, you can wear it textured, however you want. All right, let's do some clover. All right, we can do that on here. And I am going to get another little tiny brush. Let me see here. How did I do those before? I think I might have used this. All right. I'm still going to use this tiny brush. All right. You can use one that's a little thicker if you want to. Let me see if the deep liner's right here. It might be. This might be it. The deep liner is another one of my favorite Diami brushes because it has a little bit more beef to it, you know, has a few more bristles. Sometimes I really love the ones that have like 2 hairs in them, and other times I won't some that have a few more, you know, can hold a little bit more paint. So all I'm doing is pressing and lifting up, pressing and lifting up. And we have like a little tiny clover right there, like a leaf. Okay. You can make some more textured. You can make them flat. It depends on how much you push. That's all it is. It's totally up to you. Hold on one second. I got a little. And when I did a frame, I just went around with the silver. I just went around in a line and made like a little tiny frame. Very, very easy to do. But they're very versatile, and I love that they're no wipe, right? So there's like 3 of the clover if we want to do lucky, because it is St. Patty's Day. We'll do another one down here. Press, 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 press. All right? And that's it. You're going to turn it and see different variations of this one, like how much it sticks out. I like that they shift in the light. There's a little stem for it. Here, we'll do a little, maybe that should have gone on green. Oh, I could do it right on top of here, look. Because you'll be able to see it better. All right. One leaf. And little clover leaves kind of look like hearts, right? This is the gold. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the colors. Pick your favorite. If you're like a silver girl, get your silver. If you're a gold girl, get your gold. Or get the set. They are not unreasonably priced either. They're really pretty, and they're going to last a really long time. Okay? Can you guys see that? Very, very simple. All right, if we wanted to go all the way around, we could. You can do textures with these. You can definitely do some nuance. It's great as a touch of the metallic in the nuance looks. You can go around the edges. The more I'm dragging, the thinner it's going to be. The more I'm light with the brush, the more you're going to have these types of edges and nuance texture. Okay? That's basically it. They are easy breezy, guys, to use. Okay? Really easy. So if you want some of that funky nuance, you're going to use them a little chunkier, just like we did with the silver swoosh. But yes, you can use them however you like. All right? I can't leave that just like that. That would drive me crazy. But let me show you using a thinner brush. Again, here, where did this silver go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me show you using a thinner brush. Okay, let's say you want to be a little bit more specific. Like those, all right, taking it from here. And I want to bring it around. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't have enough on there. And just put it on the nail. And then let's take another brush and drag this out a little bit. So like make it chunky. Okay? Is that? Let's take the check brush, which is a shorter, okay? And let's drag it out. All right. Just get it on there. Remember, again, these are gels. Nothing is finished until you say it's finished, until you put it in the lamp. So if you want to take something and be specific and you want to clean up any edges or anything like that, you can certainly do that. If you don't want to and you want to keep it really natural and neutral and organic, then just cure it I kind of like, I don't know, I get a little meticulous with my stuff. It's just me. That's my style though. You do you. All right. But I like that it's harder over here. And then I might go in, I don't have any isopropyl alcohol right now. Hold on a minute. Didn't clean any of these. Hold on. Oh, and I wanted to show you what you can do with a, like just a silicone. You can use a silicone tool with these too, okay? Now I've got a little bit. All right, I want to remove some of these heavier pieces. And there's really nothing on my brush. I just wiped it clean. All right, but I want that gone. All right. And you can take a silicone tool and go through this while it's wet too. And drag out some areas if you wanted. Okay. See? Give it a little bit more texture by making, when I'm dragging out some of this gel, because it is a stiffer gel, it's going to make some more hard edges. Okay. Just like so. All right. So it really depends on what you're using, what you want to use, how you want to drag it. How do you clean it if you don't like it and want to redo it? If I didn't like this, all I would do is not cure it, and I'd just wipe it off with alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, okay? That's all you have to do. It's a gel, okay? So you can just wipe it off, start all over again. All right, so think about it like a gel paint, but a little bit thicker, definitely no wipe, and then add in that it's metallic, okay? And you can do all kinds of things. Like we didn't cure this one, okay? So we'd just wipe it off. Yeah, absolutely. Or you want your line to be horizontal and it's not quite, then just wipe it off. That's all you have to do. There's probably lots we didn't cure. I think I usually use them as accents, you know, because I do a lot of different types of art. But you do however you want. I just think these three beautiful metallic colors are nice options to have, right? Do we do stuff with that green? I gotta wipe this one off because I don't like that it's only on one edge. Keep them away from the light because they do cure very quickly, okay? But yeah, that's exactly what we would do. So this one's done. This one's done. Just play. Have a play. They are beautiful metallics. And let's do something. I want to show you this. Okay. Just a silicone tool. I don't know if I put this up yet, but I think I just dragged this on something recently. It might not be up in my reels yet. 60 seconds. Guys, if I missed your question, ask again. I can look now. All right, so look, that's it. Perfect nuance, okay? Use a silicone tool, all right? That's all you have to do. Just drag it on there. And I use this as a finishing, like this finishing bronze would go on something like this. Like what I have on my nail now. Just put some on. See? And that's just with the silicone tool. So they're absolutely beautiful options. And they just cure it and we're done. Did you guys have other questions that I missed? Because I wasn't really, I'm all over the place, so I wasn't really looking. But go ahead and ask. I'm happy to answer. If you have any questions that I missed, always feel free to DM me. I'm happy to answer over there too, anytime. Okay? Inspo by Nails. Lauren. I'm Lauren. Hello. Yeah, I think I need to, they come like this. You can stir them a little bit. I stirred up my gold. Okay. You don't have to, but if you feel like you want to, you can. But you'll see if I take this and show you with this, it is definitely a thicker gel. Okay. It's meant to be that way, so you can easily do nuance with it. All right. Definitely a little thicker. All right. You can see that stiff tip that I just did by pulling that out. That would actually stay there, right? If you want to do like stiff 3D, you can do that too with these and cure it and be done, since they are no wipe. But it's very easy to get some texture because they are thicker and they're just beautifully metallic. Yep. All right. Gel from pots and bottles, which is best for beginners. That is really up to you. I think that it really depends on the product, right? So there are some really great potted gels that are very easy to use for beginners. Something like this, which is not all over nail. This is not all over nail application. They're very easy to use. If you're used to using bottles, it does take a little bit of practice to get used to potted gels and using an application brush, but nothing is impossible with practice. And there are some beautiful Japanese brands out there that are potted gels that are very easy to use for beginners. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up in my DMs, okay? And I can point you to a few. But these, simple. And they're just going to be really handy for lots of different looks to have in your arsenal to put away. They're going to last you for a very, very long time because there is a lot of gel in here. And know that you have a bronze, a silver, and a gold that you can just hit the nail with and have that metallic just in a second. Okay? Like, yeah, sure. Of course. I hope you guys have fun if you're going out and doing something for St. Patrick's Day today. And I think you should visit Sweetie Nail Supply and definitely check these out. So we've got the bronze, the silver, and the gold. Okay. And like I said, you can get the entire set or you can get them individually. If you have any questions, let them know, let me know. We're happy to help you. And I will talk to you super soon. And keep an eye out for the next live because you're not gonna want to miss it. Okay? Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.